Hey, what's up guys, it's Brian here. Making this little video. I just made the video about the first GOP debate and how I think the candidates did, ranking them and everything. I'm making this video right now of how I think the candidates did. Once again, these are just my opinions, and before we get into it, I just want to say this. Asa Hutchinson, who was not allowed to debate this time, was on the first debate stage. Perry Johnson, who has not got to debate yet. Larry Elder, Senator Hurd, and anybody else who is running deserves to be on the debate stage. The RNC should be very ashamed of themselves. And the network should all be very ashamed of themselves for not allowing these candidates to debate. It's democracy killing right there. Just wanted to put that out there before I get into this. Alright guys, let's get right into this. So, number 7 was Mike Pence. You know, you guys watched any of my other videos, as I looked at my Instagram, I thought Mike Pence won the other debate. I did. I thought the first debate Mike Pence won. But this debate 2, he had a shit show. He did not answer a single question directly. Other candidates were going at him. He just had a really crappy time. Really a bad performance last night. Really bad. For the third debate, he really needs to step it up because, like I said, I thought he won the first debate, but last night, he just did terrible. So terrible. Just rubbish. 1 out of 10 performance. Just so terrible. At number 6 is Doug Burgum. And before I say this, I don't particularly blame Doug Burgum for having a bad performance. I blame the moderators. They weren't being fair. They let Vivek Ramaswamy interrupt multiple times. They let Ron DeSantis interrupt multiple times. They let Nikki Haley interrupt multiple times, but they did not let Doug Burgum do it. I think had they been fair with Doug Burgum, I don't think he would have won the debate, but I definitely think he would have been in the top 3 contenders of the debate. But, you know, it just wasn't fair. You know, he tried, but then eventually he just gave up after trying so many times. But, yeah, he did not, since the moderators were not fair, it really did not help him at all. Number 5 is Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy, in the first debate, I thought he did second. I thought he was a close second to Mike Pence, even though, like, the majority of his policies I disagreed with. But his performance-wise, last night he did terrible. He was just as bad as Mike Pence. You know, he can handle, I think, one candidate coming at him, but he had Chris Christie going at him, Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, Mike Pence. He had all these candidates coming at him, and he just could not handle it. He was clearly not prepared for it. He just really couldn't handle it, and he did nowhere nearly as good as he did in the first debate. To number 5. Yeah, number 4. I'm sorry, guys. Number 4 is Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, I think, did dramatically better than he did in the last debate, but, you know, still not winning material. He was still very scripted, not as scripted. You know, he did say some bad stuff about Trump. He got some cheers and stuff, but he really was not on top of what he should be if he wants to be Trump's main competitor. He should really, which he's not polling-wise, but he should really have stepped up his game, and he really needs to step it up. Tonight was a much better performance, or last night was a much better performance than the first night, but still, I really don't consider this to be winning material. He just was really still too scripted. And number 3 is Tim Scott. Tim Scott, I think, just like DeSantis, did dramatically better. You know, Tim Scott really, he was attacking other candidates, he was talking a lot more, he was being more charismatic with it, did dramatically better this time. Not quite the top person, but still, he did dramatically better than he did the last time. At number 2 is Chris Christie. You know, Chris Christie is still not being as the candidate that he was in 2016, and he was a governor when he was so aggressive. I think he needs to bring that back. You know, he did do significantly better in this debate than he did the other one. He upped it a lot more. His aggressiveness and his answering questions and stuff really on point with stuff. That's what I liked about it. Then at number 1 is Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley, I think she won the debate last night. You know, she did what Ramaswamy did in the first debate. She was able to get all the attention, all the other candidates and stuff attacking her and stuff. She was able to become the center of attention on the stage. She answered the questions very well. I don't necessarily agree with all her policies, but she answered the questions very well. She owned some other candidates. She really was the one that did the best on the debate stage by far. Yeah, so that's my ranking of the second GOP debate. Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you guys think, who you guys think won the debate, and let me know what your rankings are. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please like this video, leave a comment, guys. Please share the video with someone you know, someone you love, whoever, and please subscribe to the channel, guys. Alright guys, you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.